This is the Randi Rhodes Show. To speak with Randi, dial 561-270-3844. That's 561-270-3844.
Well, I think it's what we've all known all along. Obama is running the country. Obama is having his third term, so to speak, and everyone's always known that. And of course, he's coming out as the leader of the Democrat Party because he always has been the leader of the Democrat Party. Joe Biden is just a puppet dangling on the strings doing what Obama wants him to do.
I think Joe Biden's been in 18 states or something like that, something crazy like that. He's running like this very vigorous, earning your vote sort of a presidential candidacy, right? A presidential, campaign. And Donald Trump is, sitting in his golf club somewhere, texting in all caps about Joe Budden. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not running to terminate the ACA as crooked Joe Budden disinformates and misinformates all the time. I'm running, small letters, to capitalize, close the border, stop inflation. How are you going to stop inflation? What are you going to stop spending your money? Is that what you're going to do to stop inflation? I mean, it's so sick and twisted that all this man does is misspell words, torture the English language, and post it on a fraudulent bargain basement reasonable facsimile of Twitter called Truth Social. Takes that thing public when it's really losing $50 million a year and has less than 1 million users. And then has it valued, which is what he's on trial for, at a whopping, $3 billion? Right in front of your face, and then selling you $60 Bibles on top of it. Holy crap, man. It's just like, and there's, Marjorie Jewish space lasers, on Steve Bannon, Mr. White Supremacy, under the guise of being a Opus Dei Catholic, interviewing her about how really Obama is in charge. Obama's running the country. Miss Jewish Space Laser is also part of spreading conspiracy theories about the bridge disaster that just happened in Baltimore. True. I don't think, for those of us who really don't spend a whole lot of time on social media, I find myself spending less and less and less time on it. Obviously, I'm throttled and blocked, and, things are never going to go my way unless I actually pay or do, say what they want. It's never going to happen. It just never is. And this is not anything I'm a stranger to, okay? But here's Joy Reid, who does have the big platform now, pointing out, all this, all these conspiracy theories and how at their very bottom, they're all racist, like Jewish space laser lady.
It has been a grab bag of right-wing grievances, barely coded racism, and flat-out lies. Noted Jewish space lasers and QAnon conspiracist Marjorie Taylor Greene suggested the disaster was the result of an intentional attack, perhaps by the space lasers. But the most idiotic and racist theories had to do with their newest boogeyman, diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI. A Republican congressional candidate in Florida tweeted that DEI did this. And a right-wing blue check account that's been boosted by Elon Musk in the past just blew straight past the dog whistling, tweeting to its 276,000 followers, quote, Baltimore's DEI mayor commenting on the collapsed Francis Scott Key Bridge. It's going to get so much worse. Prepare accordingly. The post included a clip of Baltimore's black mayor, Brandon Scott. I cannot believe I have to say this. Brandon Scott was elected with 70% of the vote in 2020 in a city that is 61% black. So by right-wing logic, a diversity hire would have been a white man, which, of course, is what they want. Only the white Christian men may have the things.
May have the things.
And at this point, it's evident what they mean by DEI, right? Okay, it means black people.
Yes.
It's the reason the right complained about critical race theory. It's not fashionable to be openly racist anymore in America, unlike what they call the good old days. So referring to a black mayor as a DEI mayor gets the point across, right? So, fellas, why not just say what you mean? You can't stand black people. We get it. You've been heard.
Good for you, Joy. That was well done. Yeah, that was well done.
Wow, spitting hot fire. That was
spitting hot fire with a little bit of underlying comedic, affection. I mean, it was well done. That was beautiful. Only the white people can have the things. But she's right. In Baltimore, where it's 61% black, a diversity hire would be a doughy white guy. And then she hosted the mayor of Baltimore, who was elected with 70% of the vote. Okay. And he was reacting to this accusation that he was a DEI hire.
I know, and we all know, and you know very well, that black men and young black men in particular have been the boogeyman for those who are racist and think that only straight, wealthy white men should have a say in anything. We've been the boogeyman from them since the first day they brought us to this country. And what they mean by DEI, in my opinion, is duly elected incumbent. We know what they want to say, but they don't have the courage to say the N-word. And the fact that I don't believe in their untruthful and wrong ideology, and I am very proud of my heritage and who I am and where I come from, scares them, because me being at my position means that their way of thinking, their way of life of being comfortable and suffering, and while everyone else suffers, is going to be at risk, and they should be afraid, because that's my purpose in life.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Out of many, one, everybody. That's all I can say. You know, here we are. You know, we love to say, oh, America is a melting pot when it's convenient. I have never believed we were a melting pot. I've always believed we were somewhat of a salad. Somewhat of a salad. We have, very hot tomatoes, and we have some radishes in there. But we don't exactly meld together the way you would hope. It hasn't happened yet. We all, who really don't want the drama anymore. Most of us just want peace and quiet and a somewhat of an organized government, somewhat of a thoughtful set of policies from our government. In exchange, we will pay our taxes. But everybody has to pay their taxes. Everybody has to pay their fair share. This is what we work for. This is what we hope for. And of course, one day we hope for a set of policies that will take the drama out, that will take the racism and put it on a back burner for a little while more, and create some sort of a melting pot. We have not gotten there. We have not gotten there. And you can see that when there is a terrible, horrific tragedy, a bridge literally falls down like a Lego set, like a bad erector set, okay? And the reaction of the right-wing lunatics in this country is not to say, how can we help? Or what do you need from us? Do you need heavy equipment? Do you need divers? Do you need Coast Guard personnel? What do you need? What can we give you? What do we have that will benefit you in your time of need? No. Their thing is to blame. Their thing is to point at somebody, say they're to blame, and make you afraid of them. That's all they got. They have nothing more to offer you. And they keep on trotting this crap out. And I think less and less people are falling for it these days, as evidenced by the poor fundraising that's going on for the Republican Party. The really bad. Where are his rallies? Are you going to vote for a guy who doesn't entertain you on top of it? I thought that was the bargain he made. You give him money for lame things like water, and he gives you a rally. He's not even out there doing the rally. He's sitting at home, typing crap in capital letters and getting the president's name wrong to the point where Joe Budden actually trended on Twitter. And if you check my Twitter feed, you'll see what I did to this particular posting of his.
I think it may be only a matter of time before he's no longer able to give one of those entertaining rallies. physically, mentally, just not up to it.
We're at the point where all this is anymore is performance art. I mean, this doesn't even have any entertainment value in it. It's just some guy, with an ego big enough to go out there and, think that he's doing something that's valuable to, make you laugh or feel good for an hour. No, it's bad performance art. Like, really bad. Joe Budden, the greatest American citizens. The greatest. You're the greatest. America. And MAGA's no longer MAGA. It's MAPA. He went from Make America Great to Make America Pray Again because he's selling, he's hawking, he's shilling a Bible. Oh my God. Don't have time to listen to the live show? Want to hear more on your schedule? Go to randyrhodes.com and buy a stinking podcast.